Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I structure my beats. Very fast, very efficient, something that you can do in literally minutes, and you can take this giant weight off your shoulders and know how you're actually going to finish your songs, all right? This is incredibly simple. Let's dive right in. Once you start implementing this, you'll be able to finish all of your songs consistently and a lot easier. So basically, once I have my main loop, I have my drums, my bass, my chord progression, and my melody, right? So this is my main 8-bar loop. This is the first step. We already got that taken care of. Let's just take a listen to it. That's the main loop, right? This is the foundation of our song. And let's see how we can go about structuring it. So before I dive in and figure out adding more sounds and more details, we want to just give it the basic roadmap, skeletal structure, so we have a clear sense of direction. So the first thing I'm going to do, which might be a surprise to you, is I'm going to just basically duplicate this loop several times until it's about a couple minutes long. That's good, right? We'll make it like 2.5 minutes. Now it's a matter of, okay, let's strip away some elements so we can start to carve out a basic song structure. So I already know that I'm gonna have an intro, and for my intro, I'm not gonna have the drums, so we can go ahead and we can take that out. And I certainly don't wanna have all my elements coming in at once either. I'm gonna start simple, and I'm just gonna keep the main melody. So that means I'm gonna take out the keys, and I'm going to take out the pad, and we're just going to start with our initial melody, and also I'm going to take out the bass as well for the first half, and we can right click here, we can add a locator, and we can call this intro. So let's see how that sounds. The idea here is that we want to start stacking our elements and introducing them throughout the song rather than giving it all away at once, right? So here's our intro now. All right, that's cool. I like how the bass comes in halfway. It keeps it a little interesting. And then, okay, I guess right here what I'll do is I'll consider that my first hook, right? It's going to be the first chorus. That's where everything drops. But again, I don't want to give everything away. So we still don't need to bring in our pad or our keys just yet. We can just have the drums, bass, and the main melody. That could be the first hook, right? I'll have my first hook, I'll just leave it at 8 bars. Then we'll go into a verse. So for our verse, we want to actually take out the bass, right? I want to do something to signify that the arrangement is dying down a little bit, we're calming down a little bit, oh, this is a verse, right? So there we go, we got our intro, we got our hook, we got our verse. I will let the verse be about 16 bars. Again, we're going to take out these elements here. So the first half of the verse is no bass. The second half, the bass will come back, and then we'll go into some kind of like, I don't know, pre-chorus. It can be, let's see how many bars we want that to be. Let's hear everything in context as well as we're doing this. So basically, I will let this be my pre-chorus. And again, I'm not worried about, oh, what about all the other details? I know that's going to come later on. For now, we're just getting that basic song structure, just a basic roadmap where we can visually see it, kind of have an understanding, clear sense of direction. So for my pre-chorus, I'm just going to take out everything but the melody. So it's going to really be a takeaway. And then boom, we're going to go back into the second hook, right? We'll call this hook 2. And on hook 2, we're going to introduce everything again. And this time we'll add the keyboard, right? So I'll take out the pad here, and we'll just have the keys like this. So that's the new element that's being introduced into the second hook. So this way it makes it a little bit different from hook 1. So you see the idea here is to make it slightly different by adding one new element or taking out one new element. So this way we're kind of stripping away, we're carving away, giving it that basic song structure before we dive into details. So then after hook 2, I will go into verse 2, right? It's going to be pretty much the same pattern again. And for verse 2, we can take out the bass again. We can have it come back in the second half. Maybe we can have the pad introduce itself like this. You can take out the keys. Let's see how that sounds. Cool, and then second half of the verse, pad goes away, bass comes back. And also piano comes in, right? And then again, same thing here, we're gonna add a pre-chorus. We'll just take out everything. It'll be the same as the first pre-chorus. Again, I can add stuff later on, right? For now, we don't want to overthink. We don't want to get stuck. We just want to map out the basic song structure. We're just laying down a foundation. And then boom. Finally, we can go into the final hook, which is hook 3. And that will have the full arrangement, right? It'll have the keys and the pad. And we'll also double it in length. And then we'll just make some kind of outro at the very end where we can have the melody repeating one last time. So it's kind of like a sandwich. So you got the intro with the melody and the outro with the melody. So it's like a sandwich. And then we got everything in between. So we got the hook, verse 1, pre-chorus, hook 2, verse 2, pre-chorus 2, final hook. This is a very classic song structure. Not a lot of commercial songs follow. It literally just took me a matter of minutes to do this. Very little thinking. It's just a matter of patterns, mapping out the basic structure as soon as you have your loop done. So this way, you get that out of the way. Now I have a clear sense of direction on how I can finish this song. All I got to do now is fill in the gaps, arrange, layer, add some details, and that's a whole other step that comes next. But I wanted to show you how incredibly simple and fast the song structuring step is, because if you get this done right away, it's going to be a lot easier and a lot less overwhelming to now finish your track. See, how much easier is it to now commit to finishing this track when you actually see a proper song structure laid out? So try this out. Try it with your song. Once you have the loop, try this step, and you're going to see like it's going to be a lot easier. Very simple, very effective. So try it out. Let me know how it goes. Comment below if you like this, what you want to see next. I'm happy to help you. If you want one-on-one guidance with me, I offer mentoring. I can help you with your production, mixing skills, get you to where you want to be. Just reach out, click the link in the description. You and I can have a one-on-one chat. You can also just comment below or send me a message. I respond to all the DMs and messages, and I'm happy to have a chat with you. So thank you for watching. Talk soon. Until next time.